Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Global Trading Software YouTube channel for the afternoon session. I'm your host, Daniel Moore. Wow, what a day! What a day this has been. Okay, I mean, let's look at the Nasdaq here. It freaking opened up around seven. Well, we'll say right at 735. Opened up 735 and then took a plunge. We are down over 300 points. And if you watch this morning's session, I took $600 off of it this morning's session. And then, but pre-market, I had already taken a couple of 6 stars, six star scalps. Say that 10 times fast. Couple of scalps for a total in about $500. So all in all, it was up $1,100 when we left here for lunch. Up a little bit more now, doing some price action trading along the bottom of this right here. But we're going to see what this afternoon gives us. So this is the NQ, ESYM, RTY. Everything's kind of tracking the same right now. I've got for the last hour or so, everything's just been going sideways. Everything's been going almost completely sideways. Now, I don't get me to lying about why that is or how that is or whatever, man. Don't ask me questions that are outside of my scope of understanding here. But what I will say is that right now we've got a transition going on from sell bias to neutral bias, right? So that neutral bias is basically, the indicator's way of going, hey, get ready to look for the long. Okay, so the first time that we see a good solid upwards moving candle backed by some bullish bias on the indicator, that's going to be a signal that we're probably going to be getting a 6-star pretty soon. So the metals are closing. Went neutral on the metals. All the metals went neutral. Silver went neutral. Still got a buy bias. Still got a bullish bias on oil and a bearish bias on natural gas. There was a 6-star for natural gas right here that ended up panning out pretty good. Let's see what time was up. It was not long ago. It was not long ago, but it was only on the 5 minute. Excuse me. So when the pits close, when gold closes and oil closes, like for the afternoon session, you won't see me taking any trades on the gold, silver, oil, or natural gas. I will stick to my RTY, YM, ES, and NQ for the afternoon session. It's going to be kind of interesting to see where this thing goes this afternoon. After taking such a plunge today, I mean, who knows where it's going to end up. So let's do the opening thing here. Okay. If this is your first time visiting the channel, go ahead and smash that like button. If you get value out of this, if you are getting an education from watching this stuff, please consider subscribing. And if none of that appeals to you, but you want to surround yourself with some traders that are engaged, that are hungry, that are always learning from each other and teaching each other new things, then join our Discord. Okay, it costs you absolutely nothing. This is not a trade room or a Discord trade room where you have to pay a subscription fee of $600 a month in order to be a member. No, we just want you to get the best education that you can possibly get from other traders, right? I mean, these indicators are built by a trader for traders, and I'm just a dude who wanted to be a trader, who learned how to do this stuff, and now you guys get to watch me make live trades, right? So if this is the first video you're watching, see here, 2 videos ago, was it 2 videos ago? No, matter of fact, it was the 28th. The 28th, I actually passed my my eval for Earn to Trade, and so I am actually on a live sim account right now, making my first $5,000. So at close of business today, I'm $40 shy of halfway there. So that's definitely a testament to how far I've come as a trader by just surrounding myself with people who are willing to teach. Right? They have the knowledge, and they have the ability to communicate what it is to look for and how to look for it, and you know I'm able to absorb from that, and that comes from our Discord. Okay, but the main staple in my strategy is the XBRAT system. Okay, there's a 6-star sell on Natty Gas on the 1 minute. Let's see here, got a little ways to go. Got a little ways to go here. Let's see. And if we break that low down here, if we break that previous low right here, and that's going to put us right back on where everything else is. So I mean, it's I don't know if that's going to be a very good one to take. The natural gas pays really, really well. I mean, I will say that that's $10 per tick, and it goes like 100 ticks per 0.1, right? So it is literally $1,000 for a 0.1 on here. So I mean, if you find yourself taking a full point on this, you have done really, really well for yourself. I will say that. Okay. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the like button. Let us know that you appreciate what's going on here. If you're getting value out of it, definitely subscribe and join the Discord. Okay. If you're looking at these indicators going, where can I get mine? Click on the link in the description of this video. It'll take you straight to the website. And I mean, this is the day trading bundle right here. They also have a basic package, which is the cradle to grave package, which is just the algo and the manager, which are literally the only 2 things that you need in order to make some successful trades. I personally like the confirmations that come with the day trading bundle. I do. I mean, it's like there's nothing wrong with an excessive amount of confirmations. Like the EMA cloud is a confirmation when it's changed its direction, right? Just so long as it stays in between or under that cloud on a short, you're good, right? Helps me with my risk management as well. Then you've got the divergence cloud, which is this green. Let me make this bigger, which is this green cloud and this red cloud right here, right? So this red cloud came in after this candle started right here. And I mean, you see that's bearish. It's a bearish cloud, right? So I mean, it tells you that if you're in a short, you're good. You're making money, right? You're on the right side of that trade. However, if you're in a short on this side, on the green side right here, you know you're on the wrong side, right? So just little things like that, little confirmations that come with the day trading bundle are what I like about the day trading bundle. Okay, they've got a couple of different ways that you can access it. They have a 6-month trial, which will uh, cost you $600, but it is everything that you see here except for the manager. Okay, the manager is something you'll have to get separate. However, it is worth its weight in gold. I mean, okay, you don't believe me. That's fine. That's cool. That's okay. I wouldn't believe me either. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Okay, current setting on the whereas on the manager, current setting is day trading moderate. Okay, that's where you're at until after a parabolic move, and then you trade it to aggressive to maximize your profits. Okay, so let's go back to the open at. All right, so boom, here we go. All right, now on the 3-minute and the 5-minute, there was a 6-star. Okay, so we didn't just take this based on a whim. All right, there was an actual a signal that came through that said, "Hey, boom, go short. This is going to be good." Right. Well, so I want to say the signal actually came through back here. I mean, there was. I want to say there was a 6-star. You know what? Let me. I don't know why it would do that. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's there. I want to say that there was a 6-star back here, 6-star sell, but it failed. So there it is, right there. Boom, 6-star. Boom, 6-star. It failed, right? It pierced the top of the EMA cloud, which invalidated the 6-star. But on the 3-minute and the 5-minute, there was a good 6-star. Okay, so we took that on the 1 minute after a break of the support at 633, which was right here ish. Right in here, there was some support right here on a different time frame, and we took the trade after that. So essentially, if you would have gotten in this trade, your entry on this, we could say, on that 6-star, on the 3-minute, 5-minute, we'll say 671.50. Okay, 671.50. Now here's your first pullback. All right. Now the way that the manager works is it actually gives you the volume of the candles as they print. Right. Lower than average is the blue, the dark navy blue. Higher than average is the cyan dot up top, right? So you got a lower than average, average where there is no dot, lower than average, higher than average, and then a bunch of lower than average. So, I mean, you're like, okay, what's fixing to happen here? And then you get this accumulation candle. Oh, God, the move's over. Oh, you got to take my money. Hang on now. Just wait. Okay. The manager's still showing you to stay in. Okay. You got one accumulation candle, and it's not higher or lower than average. It's just an average accumulation candle. The next one is a lower than average. The next one is a lower than average doji, indecisiveness, right? Equal number of buyers versus sellers, right? Causes that little spinny disc thing right there. So you got lower than average. Look at this next one. Boom. And then you keep on coming down. Keep on coming down. And so you stay in the trade, right? And then you're staying in the trade still. And then you're staying in the trade still. And then you finally get out right here. So that means, and it reads 4 candles into the future, right? So you go 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. You get out on this candle right here at we'll say 461. 461. That's 200 freaking points. The manager kept you cool, kept you calm, kept you collected during this thing. If you're unlike me, I like my profit targets. That's just me. Okay, That's how I like to trade. I like to trade, hit my profit target, wait on another entry. Okay. But if you are the kind of person that likes to get into a trade and hang out in that joker, right, then the manager is definitely for you. Okay, so go check that out. I mean, you can go back and watch some of the morning sessions where it's got I've got a trade on and it is burning me up. I'm telling you, I'm like, oh, I'm hurting, man. I'm hurting. There's a couple of them that, ooh, man, they were tough. I'm not gonna lie, but the manager kept me cool, kept me in there, and ended up coming out on top on the backside of the trade, right? So it is designed to basically be Paul in your computer, kind of telling you, don't get out, don't get out, don't get out. Wait for the cross right here. You see that right there. Wait for the cross when it goes from red to green, and then get out. Okay. If you're using like just a general, I mean, now granted, this far of a move, I'm going aggressive. I mean, there's no if, and, or but about it. Let's go aggressive and see what happens here. Boom. Aggressive. Ooh, aggressive. All right. So one, two, three. Wait. I lost my thing here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You're getting out on this candle, which is where it's at right now, which is 439. Right. So you're at 230 points. You sacked a whole nother 30 points just by switching from, I mean, and look at this, even on aggressive, even excuse me, even on aggressive, this thing never crossed over. It touched. I mean, you were probably sweating. You were probably sweating right here, but it said stay in. It never crossed over, never went back green, and so you stayed in it. And look at it, just kept on going. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so I mean, once you get this far down, like you can hop out after the first one. You can hop out like once it bounces. I mean, like it's up to you. At this far down, it's up to you, right? But the recommendation is to listen to the manager and watch for this cross back over from a bearish to a bullish. Okay, and this is kind of where we've been hanging out. All right, I mean, it caught a fall that lasted, what is that? 1 hour, hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. Lasted an hour and 40 minutes. A fall that lasted an hour and 40 minutes. Would you have been able to do that yourself? I mean, this indicator is definitely designed to do that for those of us who cannot do that by themselves, right? So go take a look at it. I mean, I'm telling you, it's worth its weight in gold or in Q. Sorry, trader joke. I think the title of this video should be "Trader Fails Miserably at Comedy" or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out, Damien. Don't worry about it. So we're just kind of, I am not going to rush a trade here, and I would encourage you to grab that same mentality, okay? Because there is absolutely no rush to lose money. Dad jokes. Yes, I am a professional dad joker. Uh, so, well, I mean, if you ask my kids, I'm a terrible dad joker. My wife thinks they're funny though. All right, so we're hanging out in here. I mean, neutral bias, neutral bias, neutral bias, and neutral bias. We are neutral all the way around here. This could be a really boring session, but I mean, that's just part of it, right? I mean, sometimes you just freaking hit big, and sometimes you just gotta muscle through the boring crap, you know. I mean, see, here we are. Here we're coming back down. We just this is the this is that natural gas 6 star. Now, be very careful. Be very careful if you are considering taking this 6 star right here. Well, yeah, I mean, this is still a valid 6 star, but the 6 star I'm talking about came in on the 1 minute. All right, so the 1 minute and the 5 minute both have 6 star sell. Okay, which is, I mean, it's good. It's good, right? But look at this right here. You have an entire night, all the way to the London Open right here of nothing but consolidation. I mean, that is going to prove to be a problem. I'm not kidding. That is going to be a problem right there. Will it break down through it? Shoot, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I would set an alert for if it did, like on the bottom of it, maybe, because if it did break down through it, we're probably going to end up back down here at the 550 pretty quickly, which is where it opened up yesterday at what time is that? 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening. So I mean, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Remember that the pits over here are about to close. Okay, so be very skeptical about taking any trades. Very skeptical. You got neutral bias all the way through the gold, silver. Let's see here. You still got sell bias on the 15 minute for the RTY and the YM, but you've got neutral bias everywhere else. Same for the ES and same for the NQ. So, sorry, got to remember to keep my elbows off the table because it makes this sound of like rocking or something like that. Um, so, my wife is going to get a cat today. For the kids. It's for the kids. I don't like cats. They're not my favorite. But I've been asked and I answered. So it's all fine and dandy. Let's see here. Nope. Yeah. So if it's inside this cloud right here, like it is right now, like it has been for a while. I mean, it's teasing with the cloud. You do. I mean, don't take a trade. Don't do it. I know that. I know myself well enough to know that 6 months ago, I probably would have been like, go long here. And I would go long, and then it would turn around and it would just boom. And then I'd be like, go short here. And then I would go short, and it would, I mean, I'd bust my account in 2 trades because, I had no idea what I was doing. Right. So if you are that person, then you're in the right place, really and truly. Definitely join the Discord. Okay, I know I've said that a couple of times already, but I'm very serious about that. Okay, if you join the Discord, you're really setting yourself up for success. Bottom line. Bottom line. So let's look at. Man, this is just a look at how. You know, I was talking to somebody this morning, and like you can shoulda, coulda, woulda a trade all day long, and it will burn you up. It'll burn you up because I shoulda, coulda, woulda a little bit ago to the tune of $25,000 is the move from where I got in originally. If I would have held it with 4 contracts instead of 3 to where it is right now, $25,000. That's a lot. Oh man, That is a massive, massive trade. Oh, what just happened? Okay. Yeah, RTY, 6-star sell. Let's look at that. On the 1 minute, all right. So on the 1 minute, we've got some bearish bias coming through on the 3 minute, but the 5 minute is still showing neutral bias. Okay, so I mean, we can pull this up and watch it. However, I mean, just look at all this crap it's got to go through. Just look at it. I mean, it really, in order for this to be successful, it needs to push like, gosh, dog, it needs to come on down here, shoot, somewhere close to the lows and keep pushing because, I mean, look at it's just that is terrible. That is terrible. So I guess I'm a little gun shy because I tend to find myself alone here in the afternoons. So I'm like, nobody's listening to me anyway. Nah. But if you are listening, welcome. Welcome. And if you're not listening, that's okay too. Welcome. Welcome anyway. If I'm background noise that you fall asleep to, hey, that's even better, right? Let me serenade you with the sound of my voice. Um, this is going to be a very boring session, and I am going to make myself talk the entire time. I'm going to do it. But if you guys got questions, make sure to post them in the comment section right here so that I can see them. Boom, Adrian. Yes, somebody. We have a viewer. Yeah. I think this is the most viewers we've ever had in the afternoon session. Welcome. Oh man, how did you make out today, Adrian? Let's see here. Man, I would really love to see this thing take off in a single direction and give us a 6-star indicator so that we are 6-star signal so that we can tag along here, but I don't know. Good. Are you paper trading still, or are you working a combine? I say combine, gauntlet, prop account, prop account, uh, like one up or earn to trade or uh, top step or you trade Lilu. Okay. I've heard good things about Lilu, whatever it is. Which account size are you doing? If you don't mind my asking. Let's see here. Getting some good movement here. It is 2:30 on the East Coast. So, I mean, we're getting somewhere here. Let's see what happens. This guy, I think I'm a fan of the NQ 250. And that's that. I just finished off my 150 with earn to trade. But the 250, what is that? $12,000 target profit goal. I think so. I think that's what that is. I think that's what it is because I looked at doing it. 15,000. Okay, 15,000. I mean, that's a good chunk of change. That is a good chunk of change, but definitely going to be worth it on the back end. I imagine the drawdown is it gives you enough room to get into some trades that you otherwise probably would not have been able to. Are we going to get a 6-star here too? Oh man, look, 4-star, 5-star. Can we do it? Can we? Can we do it? Oh, come on. All right, look. So, 4-star, 5-star. If we get a 6-star, I am not going to do anything until it breaks down below this low. Because, man, that is a lot of garbage it's got to go through. I mean, just be honest about it. That is a lot of garbage. Boom, 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 boom. And we got a 5-star on the ES, just 5-star, and that's on the 1 minute. Now YM 3, 4, 5-star. That's good. If we could just see some follow through on this direction here, we could really be looking at something great. 6-star on the RTY as well. Remember that in order for any of these to really be worth taking, it's got to show some commitment to that downside move that the algo is predicting right now. Okay, I mean, I get for a 5-star, there's 11 points of decision, right? So I mean, we're 4-star is 10, 5-star is 11, and every single one of these candles has to meet that those decision points, right? So it's not like you get a 4-star, right, and then you get one more decision point and you get a 5. No, it's got to go through all. It's got to go through all. So here, 10, right, and then it has to go through all 11, and then in order to get a 6-star, it has to go through all 12, right? So that's why these are so great whenever they start stacking like this, because you're looking at 10 decision points plus 11 decision points plus 12 decision points, right? So I mean, you're looking at some fantastic. Hey, this is for real, people. This is for real. From the algo, and so that's always great. So you've basically confirmed all of those things, and so you're looking at what 33 decision points like stacked on top of each other if you look at it, because it doesn't just look for just this one. No, it has to go through all 11 or all 12 again to get that 6-star. So it's the same as if you got this 6-star and then it got invalidated by piercing the top of this EMA cloud, and it's that 6-star reached the 12 points of decision that it needed to print, but it got invalidated when it broke out the top side of the cloud, right? So you're looking for it to reprint another one that meets all 12 decision points to print it again, and then you're looking for the entry, right? So, man. Adrian, did you happen to get into a trade super early on in the day and you're still in it? I want to know if somebody is still in a trade from the open. Like, just that is just disgusting money. Oh, man, I shoulda, coulda, woulda made 25, almost $26,000. That would have been ridiculous. Of course, I'm doing a live sim. So Earn to Trade does the evaluation, right? And then they give you the option: do you want a live sim or do you want a live trade, right? A live trading account. I asked for the live sim because they set it up faster. The good, good. Chunk is fantastic, man. I hope it was 100 points. But yeah, so I got the live sim, which basically allows me to make $5,000, and that transfers over to the live account, right? So the live sim, it only took like 2 days to set it up, I think the live account takes a little bit longer than that to set up. So I'm really hoping that, because I'm halfway to my 5,000 now. So if I go in tomorrow, if I come in tomorrow and make another $2,500, I mean, like, I don't know if they're going to just be like, all right, now you have to sit tight until my live account gets in, or if they'll just automatically transition it over to a live account. I don't know how that works. So I'll have to ask that question. Matter of fact, that might not be a bad question to ask. Um, boom. Now see, we're bumping back up into this cloud. Yep. Invalidated the 4 and the 5 star right here. And now we're just kind of waiting on something to happen. If you've got kids, you've watched the movie The Incredibles, right? And so there's this scene where Mr. Incredible pulls up at the house, right? Terrible day at work. He almost killed his boss. And he pulls up and he's getting out of the car and he like just, messes up his car. And he sees this little kid in the bike on his bike, right? He turns around to the kid and he's like, "What are you waiting for?" And the little kid goes, "I don't know, something amazing, I guess." Which is exactly what we're doing right now. Waiting on something amazing. I just thought that was a good time to say all that stuff. So there we go. I said it. Has anybody seen the movie Free Guy? I just got it. I was going to watch it, but then I had to go get groceries and then put the groceries away. Then I thought about doing something productive, like, putting the dishes away. And then I realized I forgot to start the dishwasher last night. So if you hear some crazy noise in the background, that's what that is. Oh, you did? You did watch it, Free Guy? All right. I can't. All right. I got it. I'm going to watch it this evening. Disney Plus. Yes. Gosh, I love Disney Plus. It's amazing. It's something amazing, I guess. Sorry, dad jokes coming coming out strong. Oh man. Man, I really, really hope this isn't just a snoozer afternoon. But you know what? If it's a snoozer afternoon and we take this many freaking trades, I'm cool with that. I am okay with walking away $2,400 in the green for the day. Not too shabby. So during the lunch break, I really just kind of waited on the price action. I waited on the price action to break down below this these lows down here, and they did. And each time they did, I scalped $300 off of it. So, uh, I mean, it was a 1-to-1 risk reward on it. I wasn't gonna just blow everything I made that day. So I set a really tight stop and I waited for that initial break. Down she went. So I was able to bring my overall up to $2,400 on the day, of which is 2,200 and some change. 2,200 and some change. I get to keep 800 of every 1,000. So was that 17? I think I figured it up 1760. Yeah, yeah. So that's not bad. That's a lot of dough. That's a lot of real money. That is a lot of real money. All right, let's do this. Now, let me text my wife back real quick. I shall be asking. Boom, boom, boom. So, first day without any kids present at the house. I don't know. I felt pretty good. I feel like Fridays are going to be like really, really good because we don't do the trade room on Fridays, so I mean, there's not really like a rush to get the kids out the door and all this stuff. I mean, I can sit here and trade the open and then take little dude to daycare. So it's at our church. So I mean, it just kind of works out good. Hopefully, he's having a good day. I don't know. My wife's like, oh, my wife was a grump this morning. She's like, what if I miss him? I don't know. I do not know. I mean, I figure we will miss him just a little bit. I mean, he's been around for 2 years and we haven't let him out of our sight. So yeah, 2 years. Uh, yeah, it's about like my oldest son who started school. Like, whoa, what are we gonna do with that? Like, shoot, I don't know. Enjoy it a little bit. So anyway, it's been a very nice day, very nice day. So hey, look, I'm gonna leave these guides up here because I really do believe that they're gonna come back into play tomorrow. I will change the color of them to, you know, represent that they were put there today. I really don't have a color coded weekly or daily guide, whatever. But I'm thinking Mondays are going to be blue. I don't know why. We're just going to go with blue. Um, hey, Billy, what's up, man? I'm doing good, doing really good, doing fantastic today, man. Did you get to trade today? Did you get any of that? This has been the most shenanigans day ever. If anybody's trading stocks, and they're investor in Facebook, I go to the moon from here just for the day. Yes, you're right. You're right. No more lower lows, Adrian. No more lower lows. As a matter of fact, the 367.75 was it. I mean, if it turns around and goes back all the way up to where it opened, I'll ride that train back up. I'm okay with that. I missed out on 25 grand on the way down, but that doesn't mean I have to miss out on it on the way up. You know, I'll go 4 contracts deep on that. Just as long as we have a 6-star and a nice green manager cloud. Yes, sirree. This baby right here. Just as long as it just pushes and goes and throws me a big old 6-star buy, I will take it. We got some divergence coming in. There's the divergence cloud, the beginning of web app. The divergence cloud, the beginning of it right there. That's a good sign. We should start seeing this right here transition from neutral to buy if we can continue the upward momentum. But then again, stranger things have happened, like market crashes and reversals and stuff like that. I wonder how the auto trader is doing today. I feel like the auto trader made a ton of money today. Does anybody have the auto trader? I feel like it should have made a absolutely metric ton of money today. Silver's popping some signals, but I don't like it. It's so close to the close. I don't like it. So yeah, the auto traders are. I mean, you can trade the NQ, micro NQ, ES, micro ES, and then the full oil contract and a micro oil contract. I think they go. I think they do the 15 minute. I think that's the one that they're on, the 15 minute. So I mean, you can guarantee that they're showing something. Let's look at this. Was there a 6-star on the 15 minute? Shoot, there was like Shoot, I don't know what day is it. October 3rd, October, back here in September. There was a 6 star. I bet you somebody's auto trader still in this Joker and is in the money so big right now. Golly. Boom, boom, boom. Don't take the trade if it's in the cloud. Don't do it. Run and don't go long into this resistance right here. It has this look. This afternoon has done nothing but really just print problems. But if we can get some ass behind it and like start going, it's I mean it'll crush through those things. Then we're on our way back up. I don't see us going back to the high of 835, but if it did, that'd be fine because I would totally ride that train. Totally ride that train. Take me to the moon with you. I'll go. I'll go. I think it's pretty cool. William Shatner is going to be going into space. That's pretty cool. Any Star Trek fans in the audience? Yep, I was born and raised on Star Trek: The Next Generation. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Boom. Let's see here. Pushing out, kinda. I think the ES will end up back up here around the 308 for the close. You know what, Adrian? You are absolutely correct. Sooner or later, there will be a vacation spot to the moon. And that will be where all the billionaires go on vacation. Absolutely, no question in my mind. That will be the billionaire thing to do. Go to the moon. Aha. If you decided to take the natural gas trade, you saw what I was talking about there. Whenever it hit off of 750 right there, didn't really have enough steam to keep going down there. Did I not? Oh, I looked at the difference in volume for natural gas. NGX has 100 and something thousand volume versus the NGZ. Hang on, let me look at it. NGZ, which has 58,000. So 192,000 on NGX versus 58,000 on NGZ. I don't know. I just chose to stay here because the volume was here, but I may be wrong. I don't know. I don't have a problem in the world changing because they're really close. I want to say deadgum just about mirror images, 590 to 576. I watch both of them. It kind of helps me know if I'm messed up or not. I'm messed up most of the time. I am. NGZ. So NQZ, CL. I'm guessing you're on CLZ as well, right? And which means that everything should be on Z, GCZ. All these are Z, and then we're November for this for these right here. At least until what, mid-October. All right. I've noticed, and maybe you can help me understand this, Billy. I've noticed that the price action or the price movement is way different on the higher volume contracts than like right now, like the price is moving up and down, up and down, up and down versus NGZ, which I believe is mostly stagnant. If that'll pull up. Boom, boom. And it's almost like it's smoother on NGX versus NGZ for some reason. To switch it up to switch it over to Z. I got no problem. I mean, I got no problem leaving it on Z. Okay. Yeah, I got no problem leaving it on Z. Z. I did not lock my. Hang on, just one second here. Let me slide back over here to the X and do this number. Boom. Lock all of that. See if it kept. Nobody did not keep it. All right, so I will add the watermark so that everybody knows where we are. Boom, there we go. And then here as well. Boom. There we go. Boom. Now everybody's on the same page. Cool. I can dig it. Yes, I got no problem with that. I mean, look at it, it's the same, just about within a little bit of but the volume will pick up. Oops. The volume will pick up as time goes on. So, all right. Yeah, so I did like mine to this resistance right here, going long into that. Just be cognizant that there is a resistance area right there. Boom, boom, boom. Man, what a. Let's see what happens. This could. Yes, you're right. Yes, you are right. Be interesting to see how everything pans out here. I mean, it seems like we got a decent bounce here. We just need some push to get through this 469, 478. Is that 10 points? That whole area right there. Push up through there, get moving back in the right direction or upwards direction. I don't really care which direction it's moving, just so long as I'm able to, have a little bit of insight into which way it's going before it goes that way, so that I can catch some. But we also have neutral bias, pretty hardcore right now. And trading in the cloud, in the cloud, gold's closing, silver with it. Oil, natural gas. Not a whole lot going on there. I guess we'll just hang tight and watch the NQ, see what it does. See what it does. Change these colors real quick. A little bit of blue. Boom, boom, boom. Oops. Did I just delete one? I did. Oh well. I did. Here, guide properties. Oop, what is that? Oh, gold. 5-star buy. On the 5-minute, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, 5-minute, 5-star buy. But remember, the pits are closing, and there's going to be people that are pushing price so they can dump their position. Just remember, there's always a reason. We may not know what it is, but there's always a reason. Billy, did you catch any of that stuff? That move, the moves this morning? Boom. Uh-oh. Bunch of support and resistance players right now. Looks like. Oh. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. There we go. Look at that push. That's good. So you push through 480. Push 480, close above. That'll be interesting. That's where that resistance level right there is. And then we got nothing up to 640. That's where the next resistance is going to be. Next prominent resistance. Okay, that doesn't mean that somebody doesn't have, a bazillion freaking sell orders at 500, but in theory, based on how everything came down, should be looking towards that 600 and some change. I guess my wife's home with the cat. Oh, I thought you got the cat.
I did. I was going to close her up
first. Or put her. Hi, babe.
Hi.
This will be interesting. This will be interesting. Yeah, looking pretty good. Let's see here. Let's push that 780. But in order for this to be successful, we really need a good strong signal. So this needs to change to a bullish bias right here.
Hey, it's already a disaster. It's going to go straight. They're going to have.
He already what?
He already moved in the box.
Oh. Oh man. Why is it that every time life gets, manageable, right? Life gets manageable and you're just like, you know, I think life is too manageable. Let's make it unmanageable again. So you add on stuff to make it crazy, like a cat. Oh yeah. Uh, I'm waiting on this to turn bullish. If we can see this turn bullish, that would be a fantastic sign. However, I want you to note the manager still in it. Still in it. Huh? No. Still in it. However, the manager is not designed to use as an entry or an exit, like get in when it crosses over, get out when it crosses over, uh, type thing. Like the signals are there to tell you that, it's a good indication to hop in, right? Because the manager is strictly to tell you stay in or clear your position. This is a trade manager. That's looking really good though. Come on, show me some bullish bias here, other than the price action. What's going on? Because these usually they usually sync up pretty well. RTY, nope. YM, okay, that one's looking pretty good. I'm guessing it crashed all because of Facebook. Just kidding. And then you got the ES, which I mean, I'm telling you that 308 was a prominent level going into this. I feel like it's going to be a prominent level to get through again on the upside. And we also have that this. Oh wait, this is a 1 hour. Why did I do that? I am a cubehead. Boom. 12 minutes. Yeah, yeah. All right. So yeah, you can see that the bias is kind of, you know, turned right here, but it's still a neutral bias as far as the market goes. Let's make sure I don't have that mess up on any of the other ones. Hmm. Rejected off of right there at 500. So I mean, like for a new trader that's coming into this, the more you watch this price action, the more you're going to see that the 50s, hundreds, and thousands are uh, spots where people usually have a lot of buy or sell orders. Right? That's how they, they're hunting for a good deal or whatever. Um, so that you'll notice that they put orders there, but we're just gonna hang out. Just wait. Just wait. I mean, you can see the manager's doing his thing. However, we don't have any stars or any signals to go off of right now. It has literally been so flat, so boring, and I'm so sorry. been absolute snoozers since we got off this morning. Absolute snoozer. But I mean, look at this. What's up, Wolfgang? What you doing, man? Yeah, you'll see. Look, like we're right here at the top of this right now. This is the top of that entire range that we've been trading in right here. So if we can just break out of this and like not just break out, but break out with some confidence, break out with some momentum, could be looking for a climb back up towards the uh, opening price or the opening range, which the opening range was 648 to 718, somewhere in there. Which I mean, like reclaiming 100 points is not like it. It's not like it's never been done before. I mean, there's plenty of times where the Nasdaq or oh gosh, dog. Hello, Kitty. There's plenty of times where the Nasdaq or the ES, YM, whatever, they've just gone down all day long, and then towards the end of the day, they just turn around and start rocketing back up. Nice, 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 nice. Ethereum. I will say that crypto's doing okay today. Like normally it's wow, it's doing really well today. Wow. All right. Cool. Well, my Shiba Inu, I don't know how you think that's how you say it. My Shiba Inu coins are on a rocket right now, right? As they say, we lost to zero. We're up 45%. Boom. What a nice, nice, nice run. That's great. Very nice. Very nice. Boom. Let's see here. But Shiba Inu aside, I've not really messed around with crypto and all that stuff, mainly because I don't have enough money to, mess with mess with them. So, are you happy? Good. Good, good, good. Hello, Kitty. He might have a heart attack. Oh, I hope not. Boom, boom. Yes, Shiba Inu, is going really well if you're in that. I've got like 26 million coins or something like that. So if it goes up to a penny, I'm gonna retire. 26 million pennies worth of Shiba Inu, and we're like at a 1 millionth of a penny right now. Oh man, gosh, what a snoozer! What a snooze fest. Anyway, so you know, for those of you that are here that are regular attendees, I really appreciate you coming and saying something. Let me know that you're here because I feel like I talk to myself a whole lot, and I don't think that's very good for my for my mental health. Thank you, thank you. Talking to yourself. Nobody ever likes anybody that talks to themselves, right? Matter of fact, people that talk to themselves, you're like, this guy's weird, right? So, thanks for saying something and letting me know that I'm not talking to myself. Um, but for those of you that are here for the first time, you know, check out our Discord. It is 100% free. Nothing required of you other than get in there and say, hey, make some friends. I promise you, there's a bunch of people in there that are, Alan. Yes, you did, my man. What? So big. This would have been worth staying up for. I'm just gonna throw that out there. This short would have been worth staying up for. But anyway, join the Discord. It's free. We'd love to have you. The link is going to be in the description of this video. Yeah. So Alan, the it bottomed out around well, not very far from where we're at right now. About 100. Is that 100 points? Yep, 367. Yep. So about 100 points lower than where it is right now. It bottomed out. So yeah, yeah. Hit the like button. Absolutely. I was trying to break it up, man. I mean, like, not do it all at the same time, because if you do it all at the same time, everybody's like, "Oh, he's doing the spiel," and they tune you out. So I'm trying to surprise people and you know hit them with a left instead of a right. Um, but yes, if you do hit the like button and subscribe and smash the notification bell, I would greatly appreciate that. Now I can promise you that I know that I wouldn't waste my time on a channel where the only content that they have is afternoon session snoozers. Okay. I promise you it's not all like this. It's not always like this. What the title of this video, Damien, should be skip this one. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Hey, so what do you guys think of a European session live trade room? Like we do the U.S. European Asian overlap, right? The 9:30 Eastern time. What if we did a European Open? Play this to your children at bedtime. Yeah, that's a good one too. Or the one where we took no trades. There's that one too. Um, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out if it would be if we would reach more viewers if we did a that's what okay. MES Auto Trader so far it has made me wow $200 in less than 2 weeks on micros. Yes, I think so. And that's without you having to do anything at all, right, Billy? Like you just log in and let it do its thing all day. Yeah, I could get used to that. I could get used to that. But hey, if this is your first time to the channel, it's not always like this. I promise. Thanks for hanging out this long. If you have, and if you left and then came back, welcome back again. But yeah, it's not always this boring. Most of the time, there's at least something going on. Mostly during the day, the morning session. The morning session is where all of the what do you call them? Where all of your wildest fantasies and dreams come true is the morning session. If you don't mess up and trade the wrong way. Look at this. What is going on? This does not look like what was happening just a minute ago. Yes, he is working. They are working on the one for Ninja Trader now, and it's supposedly, I believe, on track for a end of year release. Don't hold me to that because I'm really not 100% sure. I'm not part of the inner circle, but I think that was the scuttle that I heard, is that it is looking like maybe released towards the end of the year. I mean, it's kind of sort of the last quarter of the year, but I would look for it either end of year December, maybe January, unless there's some sort of unforeseen issues with development. But yeah, so when that comes out, you best believe that I'm going to be just setting it and forgetting it. You know what I mean? I mean, goodness gracious. That's got to be the easiest when you can turn your yes Christmas present to self. Yes, 10 to 15% on your money every month. Do believe so? Yes, I do believe so. It's like a high interest savings account. Definitely. So are we gonna push back to the lows here? What we finally got some movement going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Give me all right. Hey, the bias went back to bearish on the 1 minute, pushing back to the downside of the cloud on the 5 minute and the 3 minute and the 15. Can we get a last minute 6 star? MCL as well. Just set it up and watch your balance grow. Boom. ES, 6 star sell. YM, 6 star sell. NQ, 6 star sell. Ooh, see, patience. Just a little bit of patience. Yeah. All right. Now we just have to get back down there to where the lows are. Remember, we talked about that, right? Because otherwise, there's just a ton of garbage that it has to go through. Bankroll you need to have. Okay, so for the full mini contracts, you need about 10K. For the micros, you need about 5K in order to have that, make your money. Right, you want to have enough in there where you can adjust the number of contracts that is trading, uh, and enough to absorb anything where it might you know go against you, right? It might absorb some drawdown. There you go. Oh, look at it go. All right, boom, boom, boom. What do we? Man, this is great. That literally just took a freaking 40-point dump. Breaking the support here. But like I said, it's got to get back down here and push. Like, I'm not messing with it until it pushes here. Just because, I mean, look at this. It is chopped. This is where hopes and dreams went to die. This right here. Because I guarantee you somebody somewhere was like, I'll put 4 contracts on that to go short because it's going to tank. I mean, that wore them out so bad. Like a 2-year-old after a tantrum. Just took you to the woodshed. Man, and that's the key for me, Billy, is that I don't have to do anything with that auto trader. It is I put the money in there, and then just I go to work, I do whatever I do, and it does all that stuff, and I don't have to mess with it. I don't have to stress over it. I don't have to get emotional about it. I just let it do its thing and make me some money. Fantastic. $200 in 2 weeks. That is great. That is great. So if you're tuning in to the end of this, we have a 6 star sell going on in Q, waiting for a push down through all this support right here. This is just a mess. This is a giant mess. Looking for a push down through this support right here to get some traction to the downside, because I don't know that I would want to take any trades until it got down through here. I mean, it's more sensible to wait than it is to just jump in and hope for the best. So you got the micro ES. What about, and you're fixing to get the oil? Are you going to get the micro oil? Now, I believe it is $5,000 for the micros per um, commodity traded, right? So for the if you had like ES and oil, you would need, correct me if I'm wrong, 10,000. I somebody was saying, I think Damien, were you saying, telling me that it was 5,000 period uh, for however many you had, or $5,000 per commodity that you traded? So like the ES, micro ES, you would want $5,000. Add $5,000 to that if you're wanting to do the oil as well. Can you clarify that, please? Yes. Okay. So I was right. 5K per. Yes. Yeah. In case it takes a trade in all three at the same time, which I can. I mean, stranger things have happened, everyone. Stranger things have happened. All right. So what are we here? Let me pull this 12-minute up here. Bouncing back off of this 405. Okay. I have no idea what that was when Zux works out how to wire that plugs. I have no idea. Ah, gotcha. Oh man. Yeah, so uh, Facebook is apparently like crumbling before our very eyes. Oh, come on, do something. Do something crazy. Yep. Oh, that's Facebook too. WhatsApp is Facebook. Instagram is Facebook. Uh, well, Facebook is Facebook. Duh. Uh, Man. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe we're just stuck. Maybe we're just stuck. I don't know. I wonder what the Asian session's going to be like whenever it opens. That might be a little redonkulous. So it traded.
What do you think?
About like this trading session. So yeah. All right, okay. There we go. Now we're talking. Come on. Now we're talking here. Let's maximize this and see where we're at. Got a couple of more layers to break through here. But I mean, it literally did this right here for the longest time. It would come down and test below, and then it would get bought back up above 14,400, and then it would test it again, and then get bought back up, and then it would shoot up. And I mean, it was just I whatever. Oh man, I'm trying. I'm trying. By God. Uh, these afternoon sessions are always tough because you don't want to do anything to mess up what you've made during the earlier part of the day. So yeah, it was doing this exact thing right here, all over here. And then it would come down and it would test and then it would shoot back up. And then it would come down and it would test and it would shoot back up. But remember, just so long as it doesn't pierce the top of this cloud right here, it's still a valid 6-star. So if it goes back above 43.75, so if it hits 44, then that's going to nullify that 6-star right there, and then we'll have to wait on another one to print. But looks like this afternoon, that could be like waiting on a unicorn to come to your front door, you know, or a leprechaun, depending on where you're at. See? And then it turns around and goes back down. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, this could turn into something fantastic. It really could, or it could be your worst nightmare. I don't really know which yet. Hello, kitty.
So I was going to ask if you wanted to try it together to go try something, but I'm wondering what
Yeah.
an awful idea. We can leave it outside.
Yeah.
Should we leave it there by itself?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, you gonna bring the cat with you?
No, he's shit in the box.
Oh, okay. What trades did you take this morning? The 6-star NQ off the 5-minute break. Uh, break into space, I'm guessing. Yes. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and set an alert down here. Create an alert. That way, if it breaks down, we can come back over here real quick because I'm gonna take that. If it NG, okay, natural gas 6-star buy on that. All right, so Alan, so this 6-star, it invalidated right here, right? It invalidated right there. So I've waited, and then one popped up on the 3-minute and the 5-minute. Okay, so I went back to the 1-minute, waited on it to break down below some support, which I believe was at 33. I want to say 633 is where support was. And so I waited on it to break through that. I had a profit target set of 10 points on 3 contracts. A little tight looking back at it, but I wanted to secure the profit. So I took 600, but then previous to Bailey, shut the hell up, dog. Anyway, I'm gonna kill the dog. Anyway, so this morning before the open, there was. Let me see if I can find him. There was. Let's see here. Where was it? Was it right here? It may have been right here. I mean, it was nothing. Yeah, it was right here. It was nothing more than a scalp below. But I mean, when you're trading 3 contracts per trade, it's going to be easier to scalp a $300, 150, 200, $300, whatever, in a shorter period of time. So, which is my goal, I guess. I yes, we got the 6-star. Hindsight, I definitely should have let that run, but I mean, I don't have a crystal ball. I didn't know that it was going to drop 300 freaking points in the day. I had no idea, right? So there was that. I did not take any on. I didn't take any on oil. Didn't take any on natural gas either. So this 6-star right here will probably continue into the Asian session. If I had to guess, I'll keep an eye on this because if there's one thing that the Asian session it does is it absolutely rips when it comes to natural gas. Remember that the pits are closing, so be careful about taking any 6-star trades here on oil, on silver, or on gold. Okay, period. Period, period, period. I recommend that you just don't do that. Don't do it. So hanging back over here. So I was up $500. Yeah, I was up $500 coming into the morning session, and then uh, took $600 off of a single trade, which was really the only trade that I took, and it hit. Where did it hit? It hit because it came down here. I hit the $600, and then it started doing this right here. Boom, it bounced, and then it started doing this right here. And I fought the urge to get back in it. Now, why I fought the urge, I don't know. Maybe it's because I had already gotten out. Now I'm waiting on another 6-star validation, instead of maybe hunting a good entry point. Hindsight, again, still learning how to do all this stuff, right? But it never actually went back above this support level. Once it broke through, it stayed below it, which should have been an indication that that would have been a fantastic entry point for another trip down, right? So hop out, let it do its consolidation, wait for the first higher than average volume to the downside, and then jump in for this ride down this way, right? Boom. Which mean take another $600, but I'm gaming for tomorrow basically, or the next time that it does anything of the sort like this, which could be absolutely never. I don't know, but Bailey, hush. I wonder if the dog is going to kill the cat, or I'm going to kill the dog, or something. I feel like somebody's going to die. I don't know. Uh, oh man. So yeah, I'm still waiting. Hey, don't forget that at 3:50 in the afternoon, there is a giant spike in volume. Okay, those are the what do they call those, market close orders or something like that. MCOs, or I can't remember exactly what they're called, but everybody has to have those last minute orders in or at that time, right? So they have to start processing the closing orders and stuff like that. So it adds a lot of volatility to the end of the day, which is fantastic if you can guess right about which way it's going. I don't play that game anymore, so but I'll sit here and watch it. Um, Hey, Alan, I feel like that was a good spot for a take profit too. I mean, just wait. I mean, just take it when it comes, right? Take what the market gives you. Don't try to be greedy about it. Just it's okay to take profit. I feel like taking $600 in profit, and this is 600 real dollars too. Like this isn't $600 towards an evaluation. I can withdraw this $600 if I want to. Like, I mean, I'm totally okay with that. Even if that was the only money that I made today, but it wasn't the only money that I made today. I ended up coming out $2,400. Yeah, $2,400 on the day. So which after commissions and everything was 2262, which after they take their 20% will be like 1760 something. You know what I mean? So that's 1,760 actual dollars in my pocket. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is so cool. 800 Aussie dollars. Yes, 800 Aussie dollars. I mean, like for real. Yes, yes. So I calculate $1,760. Right. That is that is more than what I bring home in 2 weeks. $1,760, and I did it in a matter of like, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours. Like I made a one pay period, which is 2 weeks worth of work. I made that in like 2 hours, which blows my mind. Like I don't even. Wow, I'm just glad that I started to actually grasp this concept. And then I'm glad that I started doing this to where I'm broadcasting all my trades. So, you know, all of my screw ups are live, and all of my emotions are live, and all this stuff. So it really helps me to like stick to the rules. But anyway, join the Discord if you haven't done so already. Also, hit that like button if you got anything of value out of this. And you know what? Even if you didn't get anything out of the value, anything of value out of this, but you just enjoyed the show, hit the like button, subscribe, because I promise you there is way, 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 way more informative stuff that comes out from Paul than you'll see on this show. But, I'm glad that you guys took the time to stop by. I appreciate you guys stopping in and viewing and interacting with me. It definitely made the afternoon go by a whole lot sweeter, I'm telling you. Also, join the Discord because we're trying to figure out if we need to add a European trading session, like trading room, like this right here, where I get up and do the European session, or at least the open for European, and then the open for the U.S. Or we could just do one long one. I don't know, but and do away with the afternoon session. So we're trying to figure out how to reach the most people. They may not come for me, but they may come from my awesome dad jokes and my terrible trading skills. I don't know. Actually, my trading skills are greatly improving. I was very comfortable trading today. I honestly thought that because it was a live account that I might get all up in my head about it. But if you just follow the system, follow the rules, you're looking at consistent profitability, right? Which is what this whole system is designed to do. Okay, if that's something that interests you, there is a link in the description of this video that'll take you to the website. Go there. Definitely check out the day trading bundle, which is what this is right here. Shoot Damien an email, and he will get you all hooked up. In order for you to learn how to use this properly, come back to the channel and then trade with me. Okay, trade with me, because I'm going to be following the rules. I'm not going to advise you not to follow the rules. Not going to tell you, hey, I need you to, or you should do this, and then I do something completely different. I'm not going to do that to you. As a matter of fact, in previous videos, you can see where I've lost my butt because I didn't listen to myself. So I learned to listen to myself, learn to listen to, uh, learn to listen and follow the rules. So please come back and trade with me. All right. And let's all learn together. Join the Discord so we can continue this conversation. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I might go strangle the dog now. You guys have a great afternoon. Okay. I swear.